The money-serving, corporate-ruled Wall Street economy features publicly traded, limited liability corporations that are accountable only to global financial markets for maximizing short-term profit. That's their only business. These corporations serve the 1% and accept no responsibility for the economic, social, environmental, and political well-being of the 99%. By contrast, Main Street economies are embedded in living communities. They feature locally rooted businesses owned by people who live in and have a natural interest in their communities. Real prosperity starts here. Our hope for the future lies with the millions of ordinary people who are mobilizing across America and around the world to take back their lives and their country from Wall Street by building strong, democratic, community-rooted, market-based, life-serving Main Street economies. Now, we can learn a lot of the work at hand from the lessons of America's response to the Great Depression of the 1930s. In response to that depression, we put in place a highly progressive tax system. We put in place strong regulation of Wall Street banks and corporations. We established a strong system of local financial institutions that financed our vibrant Main Street economies. And on this foundation, we built the American middle class. We made America the world leader in industry and technology. And we made the American dream a reality for a great many people. Wall Street, however, bridled at its confinement and mobilized in the 1970s to launch an assault on regulation, unions, social safety nets, and taxes on the rich. So unfair. They pushed down wages and benefits, eliminated and outsourced jobs, and redirected financial markets for the task of financing long-term investment in real productive activity to short-term speculation for unearned financial gain. Now, contrary to its self-serving propaganda, far from being a job creator, Wall Street is a demonstrated job killer. Wall Street has no interest in creating American jobs. It has no interest in educating American children or assuring that Americans have health care and retirement security. Wall Street appeals for ever more tax breaks and regulatory relief with the claim that this will free it up so we on Wall Street can create those jobs for you. But when Wall Street corporations get what they ask for, they use their additional freedom and profits to reward their managers with extra bonuses and their shareholders with extra dividends, buy up other countries, buy back their own stock, buy political favor, create new financial bubbles, and outsource more jobs. Now, you may notice none of this benefits the 99%. None of it benefits America. Increasing Wall Street taxes and regulation will actually increase jobs by shifting power from Wall Street to Main Street, for the job killers to the job creators. Now, we take back our lives and rebuild American prosperity by shifting power from Wall Street creditors to Main Street entrepreneurs and honest working people. And we do this through actions that weaken the power of Wall Street and strengthen the power of people and community. Now, part of this begins with freeing our minds from Wall Street's carefully crafted illusions. Now, have you ever heard anybody, particularly on the news, refer to money as wealth? Have you ever heard them refer to speculators as investors? This is all about clouding our minds so that we don't see the reality. First of all, that money you could theoretically put all the money in the world on the hard drive in your computer. All it takes is a long number. That's all it is. And of course, speculators are not investing in anything real. They're scam artists stealing from the rest of us. So now, if the Evening News said, speculators today did, we'd get a very different picture. The key here is to be clear on what is real wealth. Real wealth has real value. Healthy food, fertile land, pure water, clean air, quality education, health care, fulfilling opportunities for service, happy, healthy children, loving families, caring communities, a beautiful, healthy, natural environment, time for meditation and spiritual reflection. Now that's real wealth. That's what we can build here. The challenge before us is to navigate the transition to a new economy that supports ecological balance between humans and nature, that supports the sharing of Earth's wealth to assure every person access to the essentials of a healthy, happy life, and a living democracy to secure the rights and voice of every person in the decisions that shape their lives. The Main Street economy is the foundation on which to build. Now, those of us who engage this struggle participate in a human awakening to truths that have defined the values of high-functioning indigenous societies from the beginning of time. Life exists only in community, and Earth is sacred. It is beyond price, and it is not for sale. Earth's biosphere has the potential to provide for the livelihood needs of all people in perpetuity if we organize ourselves to live in a balanced and harmonious partnership with its natural structures and dynamics. Now, clearly, the need for such changes will not come from within the institutions of Wall Street power, nor will it come from the politicians who have their hands in Wall Street's pockets. It will come only from serious citizen initiatives that mobilize under the banner of the 99%. You and millions of others around the world are making it happen. And we are here to move that work ahead. Right. Now, you're not going to get this story about this uprising from Fox News, but you can get it from Yes Magazine, which is I want you to get copies of our most recent issue, which is about how to shut down the corporations. I think you'll enjoy it. How to end corporate rule, and you can subscribe at the display table. Now, in closing, I want to leave you with two critical points that I believe are essential to our success. We must be the change we seek. We must bear in mind that violence begets violence, and violence discredits the movement with the larger public we must win to our side. We must make a clear line between our discipline of nonviolence in contrast to the violence of the police who serve the man. We seek a world free from violence, and to achieve nonviolence, we must practice it. Second, if we abandon politics, we assure that Wall Street wins. To strip Wall Street of its power, we must take back the electoral system Wall Street has expropriated and corrupted. So vote, run for office, support the good candidates, and urge others to do the same. We can take back the political system. We must take it back. This is an extraordinary moment that calls us to question much of what we have been taught to believe about ourselves and our world. And it challenges us to engage in an epic, even audacious undertaking. The movement to which Occupy has given birth is the forefront of a great human turning from empire to earth community. The future of humanity hangs in the balance. Hope lies in the fact that we stand together here in Kitsap County beside billions of people the world over who are rising to this great challenge. Now is the hour. We have the power. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Thank you.
Thank you, David. And next we have Shane Canody.